Alright, doing a quick test on this to see if we're up and running. Alright, sounds like we are. Woohoo! Now I just need to do a couple things here and then we will get on the way. So give me a second, I'm going back on mute. Alright, kids, it looks like we are finally set up and ready to go. I got my bottle of water, my as they would say in. No, I'm not even gonna. Alright, so before I get going, So a little summary. Yesterday, or the day before, ended up doing just some basic stuff around Limgrave. Now we're going to actually get into some catacombs and do some stuff. Might even fight a boss or two. But reason I'm doing this is because my wife has a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go perform with her choir, the Morris Park Singers, at Carnegie Hall in New York City. Her choir was invited to perform something. I wish I had the name of the composer that they were going to be performing their song for. But they were invited out. However, they will not be able to financially do for the choir, or they won't be able to provide financial assistance to the choir to get out there. So everybody's kind of on the hook on their own to be able to raise money, get out there, do the performance, and then make it back. This is where I come in. I am trying to raise awareness for her opportunity, and this is one of the only ways I know how to help raise awareness for it, as well as possibly get some eyes on her GoFundMe, so that way she can actually go out and do this once-in-a-lifetime thing. So, if you catch this later, or watch this at a later date, that's kind of the summary on what's going on here. We really want to get our wife out there. And anything she makes beyond the fundraising goal will go to the Morris Park Singers, so that way it can afford other folks the opportunity to drop the financial burden just a little bit. So, with that being said, last time we ended, we got like the Sacred Blade. I think we got the Wondrous Physic. Yep. For right now, I'm just doing the basic hit points and a little bit of stamina. We also leveled up so that way we can one-hand the Lordsworn's Greatsword, as well as equip the brass shield that we were lucky enough to pick up at the Gatefront Ruins. Dexterity is up to 18, and now I'm going to work on getting my vigor, my mind, maybe a little bit of endurance, depends on what my equip load's looking like. And I want to get my intelligence up to 38 because I will be using Night Comet as a kind of supplemental get away from me spell. So from there, I think we can get going. So our next place to go would be Gatefront Ruins, which is just over that broken wall. Scare the crap out of the... Sorry I broke your stuff, dude. Kind of head over here to the downed ruins. Just as a little guidance thing, you can pick up these ruin fragments on the way. And you can be a butthole to this guy and swing at him beforehand. Ooh, what'd you drop? Raw fruit? Ruin fragment. I don't know why you have that in your pocket, but that's okay. Mushroom. I live in Minnesota, man, so it is hot out there today. Right now, on the deck, it's reading about 90 degrees. It's ridiculous. Lost Grace discovered. I don't think I need to do anything in particular, and as a matter of fact, I don't think I need Sacred Blade on this. Yeah, it's just you guys. Okay, so these little jerks like to hide around corners, and will I be able to hit him from here? Only one way to find out. wants me to go in that room really bad. The reason we're not going in is because... Oh, he was around the left. Okay, well, there's that. Alright, root resin. I really need one of those hand lamps. Alright. Grab that ghost glove wart, and there is the boss door. In order to get through that, we need to flip a lever deeper inside the dungeon. We just got that guy taken care of. He's standing at attention now, so let's... There's that. And the other guys just kind of plant themselves. Yeah, let's get you too. I don't have a good supply... I don't have a good supply of arrows yet. That's why I'm kind of doing the... magic approach, which is another reason why I wanted to take the prisoner, because that glint blade is amazingly good for such an early level. I don't have arrows, so I'm going to have to... Whee! Oh, God! Perfect. Whoops. There are two more on that side. One more on, or two more on that side. No, just one more. I just want to bait him out. Come on, big guy. Got him. Perfect. This room is cleared out. We've gotten everything down there. Next thing to do is that little cubby hole that you went in, go up the ladder. And there's going to be a couple of these bad boys lying in wait for you. There we go. Those grave glove warts and the ghost glove warts are pretty... Oh, hello. Which side are you on? Perfect. Alright, so those Wandering Noble Ashes are kind of like those wolvies that we got earlier down in the lower left part of the screen there. I just highlighted them for you. They're summons, but they're not as good as the wolves. At least, I don't think. I thought there was... I guess I took care of them on this level. Yep, I guess I did. Anyway. Flip that and the boss door opens. I'm not going to do that yet, though. There we go. Biggest thing to remember: proper death means returning to the Erd Tree. Have patience until the time comes and the roots call to you. So don't worry about going back down that hallway. We just want to go to the boss. See how many times I die to this guy. And because it's a boss, you can have your wolvies out. And as soon as you get in there, summon them up. Get your cerulean tears up and running so that way you can restore your magic. And go from there. Get them, boys. That we get another set of ashes. Nothing to really write home about. I don't think there's any root resins or anything. Nope, we are good to go. Let's go back out here to the Church of Ella. Kind of regroup and reconfigure things here. Okay, what are we looking for now? I got my checklist of things up to do. Yeah. We're going to hit up another cave here. Okay, it doesn't put me as heavy at anything, so we're good to go on that. We already got the Site of Grace for it, so we might as well Grosave Cave. I need to check this here real quick. Give me 1 second. There. I'll have that up. Okay, next thing we do, clear out this cave. It's just full of wolves, and it's got a, well, it's got another boss. So this, before we do the Night Cavalry, that's just up the road. So let's get in a sneak mode. get back. That's going to get the attention of the big wolf. And because I'm a chicken, I don't feel like going down. No, sir. Here's that wolf down there by the item that we want to get to. That'll definitely pull the attention of at least one of the wolves. Apparently not enough. And that's okay. I'm going to pull this guy up, though. Hi, buddy. Perfect. You next? He sees me. He's paying attention. He's going to jump up, isn't he? Sir, please turn around. Or not. Get another crackpot for our inventory, which is always a good thing. Give one to you. And we can collect all this stuff down here while we're at it. Then beast bones are good for bone darts, which are good for distractions. You're the only wolf left, so I am just fine with coming up on you. Come on, bud. Good night. I don't think we have anything that's worth mentioning that's left to pick up, I guess. Nope. Off to the boss we go. Collect all the little stuff on the way because that'll be good for crafting later if you so desire. This guy's a little bit more aggressive, so you definitely want to have somebody out. I mean, you could do him solo. Obviously, you can do all these bosses solo, but I'm a chicken. I don't feel like dying nearly as often as you guys want me to. So, same plan. Get in, pop the ashes, restore MP, and then go from there. Lone Wolf, go. That should do it. All right. Good job, buddies. Super proud of you. Get you an extra steak for tonight. Well, I guess nobody's getting a steak. Sorry. All right, Groveside Cave, taken care of. We're going to Aggie Lake North. And this is where we're going to start dying. I am going to use up anything that I have here because... yeah, more vitality is always good. Or more life is always good, so we pump the vigor. But I really want to get mind up, so that way our FP is at 105, I guess, at minimum. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Intelligence can wait for a little bit, but vigor, and at least vigor, we need to get up. Flasks. Allocate charges. All of those are going to health. I will need them. Next thing we're going to do is go fight somebody else. Another boss. There's a big black horse riding around up there. Well, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to hide. Sir, come at me. Biggest thing is just to let him come to you if you're doing a melee approach. Oof. Yeah, I was worried about that. Come on. Rears up like that, you end up on his right side, more like, oh, that was good. And you end up on his right side, kind of, you're going to the left there. If he rears up, get ready for him to kind of bump his horse into you. Come on, dude. Bump. Oh, too soon. That's punishable. Do it again. Yep. Ouch. not doing too bad on this attempt, but I know I could do better. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. Roll into a like a R1 or a right trigger, but right bumper attack is usually good enough to punish him when he does that. Especially that. There we go. Alright, back up. Come here, big guy. If he drags it like that, you are not safe. Dodge through it if you end up on his left side. Or his right, your left. Bump. Come on, dude. Back up. As long as you're patient, he's usually not bad. Whoop! Whoa! Let's go, big guy. Your horse is about to run out of health. That's not good for you. Alright, back up. When his horse runs out of health, he falls off his horse and you get an opportunity to give him a big old chest poke. Very close. Another hit. Be patient. Don't get greedy. And goodbye. Hi, buddy. Hold. Not a good day for you, sir. So you get an Ash of War out of that. Life is excellent. Just one boss after another with this here too, man. Woo-wee. So next part that we're going to be doing is this right here. Waypoint Ruins. Excuse me. Go back and redistribute our flasks. Let's go. Boom. 1 and 3. Take a little ride on our Mustang, or donkey or whatever this thing is. Doesn't matter, it can double jump. I love horses that can double jump. Even at night, they made this real pretty. You'll see two giants hauling along a little wagon there. I will deal with those guys later. Hop off your horse, get down into the basement. There we go. Same approach. Here we go. Summon. Got him. I might have to go die on purpose. I promised you guys I'd be dying a lot. I mean, in the late stage of the game, I will be dying a lot no matter what, especially when you get to Elfile. Okay, as long as we are doing this... Do I want more attack for magic, or do I want more of this? That way it can summon better later. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to kind of level these guys for a little bit. And before we leave, we have a buddy that we have to... Ta-da!
Tarnished, are we? No wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
I want to learn sorcery.
Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria. As a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle, or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Alright, so here. She has a couple of really nice spells. That is obviously one of the ones that I'm going to be buying. This is actually pretty good for farming up thin beast bones down in the Shafra River well. Scholar's Armament is pretty good, but that would involve me putting my catalyst in my left hand instead of my right. But Scholar's Shield, on the other hand, is good if you want to be a little bit more tanky with your shield. For right now. I'll get you, and I'll get you.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
I've already learned 2 spells from you. I think I got some pretty good legs. Alright, as long as we are here, we are going to memorize. Oh yeah, that's right, I got bubbles too. Bubbles! But instead we're going to use the pebble. This thing is a little... Well, it costs less. That's the good part, for one. For two, it still hits at a pretty good tick. Now, thing is, when we actually start getting scrolls, we are not going to turn it into this lady. There is a reason for that. If you don't know, I will avoid spoilers for you right now. With that being said, I think we can move on. Did I turn it into morning yet? No, it's night. So here's what we're going to do. Up the stairs, kind of up the road here. There, that should be enough to stop them. Those guys are worth 1,000, so I mean, you could farm those giants if you felt like it. However, for right now, we are going to forego that. Oh, that's not good. I'll take you. Come on. Those horn guys are always mucking stuff up for me. Go. Patrol somewhere else, sir. Anybody else with a horn that I need to be careful of? Doesn't look like it. Alright, here we go. He's not even going to turn around. I love it. Great axe. Thank you. We want to go back down here because there is also an Ash of War that I might have forgotten about. You can see it as soon as you spawn in. Right above my big gimpy helping here is where we got to go. However, you have that crab to contend with, and you also have 2 other giant crabs. with the help of your glintstone pebble and or glintstone blade. Oh, it didn't even reach him. Come on, dude. There we go. Ow. 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 There we go. That is why we always keep one of those on lock. As soon as you approach that bad boy, you're going to run into some... Come on, spawn. Why aren't you spawning? That is really weird. I've never had that happen where they don't spawn. Maybe I was just super careful this time. Anyway, let's go back. Mushrooms. Can't help. Mushrooms. Alright, got that Ash of War. We're good to go. Next up, we are going to go through a camp. Am I set for it is the question. Can I equip... Okay, you are running heavy at this point. So, what if I take that off? Okay, that's acceptable. I don't really think we need that until after taking care of the first couple of enemies. What do we have for arrows? None. I can fix that. Let's go back to the Church of Ella. This guy should have what we need.
Wait. Weren't you? Well, you're back.
You know, he's also got a couple of cookbooks here that I should probably think about getting, but I'm not going to. These are just hints for what you run into in the regular world. You really don't need to buy those.
Goodbye.
There. We have 85 arrows and a good bow. Let's go back to Idea Lake Self. Alright, let's collect the mushroom first. Stop collecting mushrooms! Okay, I get it. You point yourself kind of southeast, go along this road, and there's going to be a kind of a wind tunnel that you can put yourself into. Go into it and jump. And kind of point yourself off to right by those bushes. Okay, first up, we're going to give you a back poke. Gonna give you a little back poke. Mushroom. Stop collecting mushrooms. Fine. There we go. You know, the walkthroughs that I've done before, when I've tried to farm for a brass shield, it took me an hour to farm them. Now I got like 2 of them, and I wasn't even trying. It's just my luck with the drop rates, man. I love it. Alright, so going to jump up on this bad boy, and we're going to take out Sniper Uno here. that Royal House Scroll. If you give that to Selen, the lady we just talked to down in that basement, she will take those spells on in those scrolls and allow you to learn them from her. However, big problem is, again, without giving any spoilers, she will not be available for the whole game to do so. So, we give it to a puppy over in Liurnia. Yes, a puppy. Alright, so this guy. We'll set it up right there, and we're going to use our Mighty Shot to take him out. So, you can do this with the manual aim too. Like, my manual aim is L1. So hold L1 down, and then hold L2. That sets it up, and then R1 fires the bolt. Boom. One shot, good to go. Guy with the horn needs to die. That soldier down there knows what's up. We'll deal with that guy a little bit later. Alright, yeah, the rest of these guys we can take out with Glintstone Pebble or Blade or something along those lines. Let's go back over here. Yep. As long as you have the means, you might as well collect those. Oh, that was dumb. These guys you really don't have to worry anything about. I'll do that just so that way I don't have to get any closer than I have to that guy. This might be a little tricky. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That was about as dumb as I could have done it, but hey, that's okay. We got the job done. And we have one more enemy to take care of here, and then that will clear out this camp. We can get another weapon, which I never ever use, but it's good for completion purposes. I believe I want to target the guy instead of the horse here. And charge attack, and done. Yep, we did it. We cleared the camp because we got the flask refills. Now we're free to roam about the cabin. Great. Ipe. It's a thrusting weapon. It's good if you want to play, like, behind your shield or whatever the case. So you could do that. Kind of stay safe behind everything, but I don't know. I don't use it, at least not until I get the clean rot, the Knight's clean rot sword. Love that thing. Anyway, that's this camp down. We got a scroll. We got a new weapon. Life is good, and we are going to go find ourselves another bonfire since we're in the area, I think. Yeah. So over here, just to the west of this, is another site of grace, as well as another NPC that we can do stuff with. So, just to cut down the weight a little bit, here's where you spawn, and kind of where you see that statue is where you're heading. So pointing almost directly west, but a little bit to the north. Collect more butterflies as long as you're here. And say hi to your buddy.
Ah, you must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake, fledgling. Dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. Don't.
Okay, we've exhausted his. So once it's all done here, you've collected his butterflies, talked to him, you can backtrack out of there to the west, and you'll find another site of grace. Perfect. You know what? As long as we're here, down on that beach, there's an enemy. You can see him kind of, well, you might be able to. On my screen I can, but it might be small for you. There's a bigger dude down there that kind of patrols around and does whatever he wants. He has an Ash of War. It's called Gravitas. Really friggin' useful. So in order to get down there, I'm going to come here to the south, pick up another golden rune as long as we're at it, and you're going to look down and you're going to see another kind of air vault. They're called Spirit Springs, but just to make it easier for you guys, you're going to jump into that vault and sprint up to the beach. And just because I knew he was going to turn around, it wouldn't make sense to run up and try anything right off the bat. He can be tricky. That's why we want to kind of take our time. And then you can sneak scoot your way back up here, kind of hide yourself behind one of the ruins. Don't get too close to his side. Tuck yourself right there. I'm going to dual or two-hand it. And as soon as there we go. I'm going to walk up behind him. Charge attack. Charge attack. Stabby stab. And just a regular... Oh, there we go. Ash of War, Gravitas. When it comes to using that skill, it's really good for kind of pulling bats and stuff like that out of the air. Not only that, if we really wanted to rush and do ourselves a huge service by picking up all the golden seeds we can and all the sacred tears that we can, Gravitas will come in big time handy if we ever wanted to do the what is it called? It's a tower up there. It kind of reminds me of that big Eye of Mordor up in Liurnia. I can't remember off the top of my head. That's okay. Anyway, continuing to the north-northwest, you're going to find yourself in a familiar position. Grab that, but then look down. You see you're back in the tutorial area. Full circle awesomeness. Love it. And we got a new talisman as well, which is kind of perfect timing. You'll definitely want fire damage negation. No joke. I got a boss coming up that is likely going to destroy my booty for a couple times. And at least I'll be able to reduce the amount of fire damage it can do. Remember what our samurai friend just said? Don't go to the lake. We're going to be going to the lake here pretty quick. But first, just because I can, we're going to come down this way. We're going to go to the south. Kind of like we were going to the ruins before, where we got the scroll. And we are going to bum rush the bridge. Shut up. It's a rite of passage. Every time you're on a horse and you can go past an enemy like that, you have to swing at them. Alright, run yourself right down the middle of this and sprint. Won't hit you, you're good. See if you can do a swing by on that for a smithing stone and a storm sword key. And just because I want to... Yeah, come on, bud. Good night. Hello, sir. There's nothing really more that I can pick up on this bridge that's worth it. I'm just kind of clearing out for runes at this point. Go. Oh yeah, I totally came back for the butterfly. Oh, well that was dumb. Man, if you came to my channel for quality gaming, you are seriously lacking. And that's my fault. I apologize. Go. That should clear. Did I light the bonfire? Wifey. Well, I don't actually. No, yeah, I did already light the bonfire. Let me check. Everybody, that is my wife checking in on the stream once again. Did I already? Yeah, I already lit it. I'll tell you what. Hold on. Wait. Just for you, I'm going to go outside of my prescribed route and routing. and I'm going to light a bonfire specifically for you. And I'll pick up a mushroom on the way. Bye. That is not a happy dog. Can I get you as long as we're at it? Yeah, maybe? Alright, we got Mighty Shot. Very good. Just for you, wife. Here. There's one I can light. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I lit the bonfire! Congratulations, you have witnessed me light the bonfire. Again. Okay, so. Hi, wifey. I know you're going to be going off to do some nighttime shenanigans for community stuff, so this is my way of saying hello. Hope you have a good night. Sing all the Beatles and all of the Pink Pony Club that you can with all of your students. And we'll just kind of go from there. No, it is 5 o'clock. You must have your thing at 6 o'clock or 5:30 or something like that. I know it doesn't usually take too long for you to get to where you need to go, so. But I'm glad you were able to stop in. Shoot, now my phone is blowing up. I'll tell you what, this seems like a good place to do a quick break. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're already about an hour and 9 minutes in, hour and 10 minutes. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to sit at the bonfire, or the side of Grace. Yeah, I miss you too, sweetheart. Maybe, well, actually, no, you're going to have your PCA stuff to do tomorrow night. So, yeah, I guess I won't be able to see you until Saturday. That sucks. Well, either way, I'm going to take a quick pause and go text the wife before she's off and driving or whatever the case, but I will be back probably in about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. I'll get myself a cigarette, probably feed the dog, take a quick bathroom break, refill on water, and then go from there. So be patient. I will be back, and I will talk to you in a little bit. Alright, we should be back up and running here. Let me check and see where we're at. Yep, alright, so that was about 9 minutes instead of the 15 I thought it was going to take. Man, yesterday I did a quick trip up to the Superior Forest area because I wanted to drop something off for my... Oh, Jesus. There we go. Sorry about that. Wanted to drop something off for my parents, and after I got back, I took a look at my car, and I did not realize how many bugs would want to greet my bumper. It was insane how caked my vehicle was in bug guts by the time I got back, so I had to go take it for a car wash today. And my car feels a heck of a lot better after that. So, we got that taken care of. No, as long as we are down here, I'm going to do a couple things. I had a schedule. I'm going to come here. I'm going to get a map. Then I'm going to come back up here. And I'm going to get a letter. And because I also know I have a boss fight coming up, I don't want to... waste these runes. So I'm going to see if I can level up first. No. Excuse me.
Right.
I really want to get those. I need to get that. And there's a stone sword key that I can get. I'm going to buy... Well, I mean, I can come back down anytime and get these, but here, we'll get those. We got 12 and 5 so far. Want to get that, want to get that. None of this other stuff really matters to me, but I can get that. It's just fine to me. Okay, so anyway, now that our... I'm not down as much as I want to be. There we go. Now we got 5 cracked pots. From the side of grace. How are we doing? We're close to the nighttime. I don't want to run into night cavalry yet. Let's wait until morning. I could get the golden seed that's down there, but really I just want to kind of flesh out this map a little bit. So you're going to run in here, literally run, because there is something that does not like you up here. And come back. Yep, he's firing. I thought that was going to be a golden room, but I was wrong. Golem boy not happy with me. And we're not out of range yet. Let's reset him. And let's come back up here. Now that our map is fleshed out a little bit, we have a little bit more point of reference to where we want to put checkpoints on the map if we so feel the desire to look for specific items. And that's the lady I want to talk to.
Hello? Might I bend your ear for... My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for Father's life. The servants are full wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father? At the castle, my soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
I can deliver the letter for you.
Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please. Please. If you wouldn't mind, he can be stubborn.
Alright, so she gives you a letter to go ahead and take to your dad. You know what? I know I'm doing things out of my usual order here that I have set up in my checklist, but as long as I'm down here, might as well. Alright, puppy number 1. Come on, big guy. Come on over. There we go. I don't think there's a third, so... Oh, yeah, he's right there. Yep, Morning Star. There's also a golden rune over there. And a golden rune too. Awesome. Don't know what that is, but we're going to horse you in on it, because that guy's going to get up. Oh, it's strip of white flesh. You getting up? Nope. Very good. Okay, next plan of attack. I've done a lot of stuff out of sequence here, but next plan of attack is to come back up here into this part right here, the Dragon Burnt Ruins. And then after we clear this out, we have another boss fight over in this area. And I promise you, I will be dying a lot. So, you're going to get your money's worth. Let's come back up here to the first step. We're going to wait until morning here. And we're going to go down and clear out some rooms. And where there's birds are, you can take a drop off. And then angle yourself off to the east-southeast. First thing we're going to do is start over this wall, because there is a pretty decent weapon here if you are looking for some variety in your life. This should be the twin blade. Yep. I don't think I can... Oh, I can use it. Very nice. It's not as good as what I have on right now with the... But yeah, look at that. It's slick, it's fast. There we go. I still need 18 strength to one-hand that. I could two-hand it, but it's not really something I'm interested in giving up my shield slot for. So I will continue with this, and then we are going to slowly clear this place out. There are a multitude of dogs in here. You kind of want to be as careful as possible because one of those guys... Yeah, here we go. So that's one. I just heard you. There's two. There's a dog over here. That's the big one. Come on, big guy. Those are some tanky rats. Anyway, there's a Storm Sword key. Very good.
Flame of Akil, burn true.
You also get some Trina's Lily over here, which is excellent for stuff we want to do later on. Oh god. There's another dog. Another one. Okay, and down here. Get in sneak mode. One charged glint blade should take care of them. All right, very good. And before we take him out, we'll cast the charge and drink some cerulean tears. And that gives us a refill. Very good. Now in here, oh look, it's a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside. Oh no! Ensnared in a transporter trap. It's going to take you somewhere not completely random, especially after you've played it so long, but first thing you want to do, turn left, open the treasure chest, take what's out, and get into sneak mode. Do that. that guy, and as soon as you get past that first candle up there, you can sneak your way out. And what you want to do is just kind of make your way down here. And there we go. That kind of counts. That Wondrous Physic kind of counts for a healing. I'm not so positive that I want to go away from all those cerulean tear flasks, just because I will be on horseback a lot for this next part. Alright, let me get my stuff back up here, and we are ready. Let's sit at the bonfire so that way we can, well, Site of Grace. I'm so used to Dark Souls stuff at this point that it's like, yeah, it's a bonfire. Alright. Now, took you all the way up there with more map stuff to uncover. We don't want to do that. We want to go back to the first step. And you are about to watch me die a lot. I was never too good at these games. This just confirms it. But it's still fun to try. Spells are good. I don't think I need anything for that for leveling up. You know what?
Wait, well, you're back.
Let's just clear out my stock here. There we go.
Goodbye.
I'm going to take that off. It's pretty useless for what I'm about to do. Let's put that on so that way after that shield comes off we are still in a medium load. Alright. Y'all were promised death. Watch me die like about 19 times before I even... Come over here, and we will very shortly see the arrival of the boss. Oh God! Somehow I avoided damage on that. Call it dumb luck, call it whatever you want, but there we go. Oh, that was dumb. Oh god, where's he going? Sorry for the radio silence. I am usually in heavy concentration. Are you gonna... Oh, okay, at least didn't jump up there. I am not getting my... Somehow or another I'm doing kind of decent. Don't know how, don't know why. Tail. If he jumps up like that, he's doing the 1, 2, 3 on that. Alright, I had enough to... Am I going to be able to... Yes, I am. Oh my gosh. What? I won? Okie dokie. Well, did not expect that result, but ta-da! I am the greatest Elden Ring player that ever Elden Ringed. Tell you what, maybe I can die over here. There's some Trina's Lily down here that I can get. There's always a crab that is very unhappy to... Oh, wait, no, I need a shield. Shield? Yeah, there we go. Really, Dragonfly, sir? What are you doing? There's nothing you can do up there, sir. You know, the places I'm supposed to be getting offed, I am not getting offed, so I am very confused. I'm sorry, I promise. I will die eventually. It's just not happening right now. Ooh, I know a place that I could possibly do something. I think I know a place. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't even know why I called my horse, but hey, that's okay. I think I know where I can snuff it for you guys at least once.
Beautiful work. Felling that dragon. And as such, there's something you might like to know. The heart you brought back. It's used in dragon communion. If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast. You must not forget, though, those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity, their hunger for dragon, until the floodgates burst, unleashing eternal torment. The strength of a mighty dragon. Magnificent, but deadly. It's no surprise that dragon communion is ruinous.
Sounds like just the thing I need. Alright, anyway. Really don't need anything for fire. Let's put the charged one back on, and then here's what we're going to do. We're going to come down or up this corridor to the north, and there is an NPC there that has quite the weapon to cause good bleeding damage. And for somebody like me who's not very good at melee or magic or tanking or magic or pretty much anything in this game, it could be a very easy death for me. So let's give that a shot. Back onto the horse. Ooh, golden rune. I will never pass you up. So far, the walkthrough has not gone as I anticipated. I was expecting more deaths, especially when it came to the dragon, starting early on there. And it's just not happening. I'm fairly shocked. I mean, eventually, like right now possibly, it will happen. Dang. Okay. That's cool. That's all right. I know we have a cave over here that we can go into, and we will be going in there in a couple of seconds. However, our samurai buddy here moved into this portion of the map, so we're going to go talk and exhaust his dialogue, so that way we can advance his quest line. Ooh, and pick up some mushrooms.
Ah, we meet again. We fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen your share of battle. I am Yura, as you might recall. Hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade. Be on your way. Be on your way. Perhaps we won't.
Yep, now we're getting into the perhaps we'll meet again dialogue. So, with that being said, I will collect my mushroom. And I will backtrack and be on my way. There we go. And with that being done, let's kind of get in here. Let's get the glintstone pebble on. There are 2 traps set up in here. One right there, one right there. Ooh, and a 3rd one set up right there. Which, not a big deal. Ooh, well that's not good. I almost had myself poisoned. That would suck. Anyhow. Oh, this would be perfect for bone darts. Bone darts are mainly just for... Oh, there's a throwing. There we go. Bone darts. Don't want to waste any of the good stuff. These are just good for calling enemies out. So you can deal with them one at a time. We should only have one left down here. He'll get up. Nothing too important back here, but just for clarification purposes or clearing out of everything. They got their shrooms. Oh, look, a treasure chest. What are we going to do?
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coins. All of it. Surrender! White flag and all! Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason, through and through. Ah. Well, what do you know? Now, how did I get? I took you for a demi-human or some such. Well, an innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Yeah, I guess I can forgive you.
True lady of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time. Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Now, the best way to do that is just to go into your stuff, quit out, and then start right back up. Because otherwise you have to go out of the cave, clear out the bandits that are at least blocking his way in. And it wastes a little bit of time. Nobody wants to waste time. There we go.
Well, nice of you to drop in finally. It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patches Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top-notch. Yeah, I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers, and good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying, but it hardly matters. We have a natural connection. They're all foot soldiers, survivors of a defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish. It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all.
Well, what's in that chest over there?
Wondering what's inside the treasure chest. Well, it's nothing too special. Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer. But then again, it would fetch some spectacular coin. And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take.
Well, what does he have up? Okay, first of all, these bad boys, really good. It'll boost any runes that you get off of a defeated enemy by a certain amount. I can't remember. It's like maybe like what, 20%? Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Scriptstone, Grace Mimic. Yeah, we do want that. I will buy that. I can hold off on that for now. I can even hold off on that and that, but I did want to get that.
Cheers for that.
Yeah, of course. Duh, I guess I'll go check out what's in your treasure chest. Oh no, not another one.
Well, well, well. I should have known, you skinny little thief. The gods demand vengeance! Vengeance!
His transporter puts you right by that stupid bear that we picked up the cookbook from, and it's right next to the map beacon. So, if you didn't do that earlier, there you go. Map beacon is right here. Pick up some poop while you're at it. Okay, so, until you rest at a bonfire, you are unable to transport. And the whole reason they're doing that is so that way they kind of point you back in the direction of patches. So, here's what we'll do. We will do that. Do that. Come down here and then backtrack. Bye-bye, bear bitches. Nuh-uh. I heard you roaring at me. We ain't having this conversation. Not doing this anymore. No, sir. That's a no-no. Are you? Nope. Since we already took out the Knight's Cavalry, we don't have to worry about running into him on this bridge. We can simply go about our business, going back to patches. Actually, it might be easier coming up this way. I will give you a wide berth. Nice, there's another one. Mushrooms. And at the very least, we'll have to clear out a path to the boss room again, so that way we can do whatever. Welcome back to Murkwater. Feels like deja vu all over again. There we go. Let's use the glintstone pebble in this area. Make it easier to clear out the easy stuff. There, avoid the bells because otherwise everybody comes out for you. There. And you don't need to worry about anybody else down that hallway because they are not going to go for you. Some cave moss. Well, hi there, buddy.
You're alive. Oh, you had me proper scared, puffing away in a flash like that. Well, maybe it's a sign to keep your mitts off what's not rightly yours, hmm? But I'll forgive you. View it as a learning experience. At any rate, it's just nice to see you safe. Oh, don't miss all the bargains here at Patch's Emporium.
He wants to kill you with a bear, and then he wants you to buy stuff. Not cool, dude.
Cheers for that. Forgot something? No.
I didn't forget it, but I am thinking about buying that. At least until I get a buckler.
Cheers for that.
I think, honestly, I am fine with not doing any of that stuff right now. What are we at for time here? 2 hours and 4 minutes. I think, you know, I'm 2 hours into streaming. I think that might be a good place to stop and call it a day. So what I'll do is I'll set up the run in case I come back tonight and do a little bit more streaming. And I will go to the Murkwater Catacombs. Because we're down in the valley, we might as well clear this place out. And we have our sword already set up with Sacred Blade, which will make it a lot easier to deal with. Do not waste your time on any of these guys because it's just not worth it. Murkwater Catacombs will be next time on the list. Let's look at this. Ashes of War. Yeah, we don't need any of these right yet. But, yeah, Sacred Blade is already on there. We should be set up and good to go for next time. 1 and 3 is more than perfect for what I need. Awesome. Well, Gimpy thanks you for watching, and hopefully you are able to kind of follow along with this, minus the kind of 9-minute break I took in there to be able to let the dog out and do whatever at that point. But, again, this is for my wife's benefit, so that way she can experience her once-in-a-lifetime trip, being able to perform on stage at Carnegie Hall with her choir, the Morris Park Singers. If you are able to donate, that would be wonderful. If you can't, that is fine too. Just come say hi, have fun, point and laugh at me while I struggle through this, and just kind of, I don't know. I'm just glad you're around to watch. So thank you very much for showing up. Or if you watch this later, thank you for giving it a view later on down the line. And we will talk to you sometime soon. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And good night for now. It's possible I will be back in maybe another couple hours. Take care.